Authorities forecast first from WTAJ.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Mike Doyle. It's going to be a sunny day today, but also a bit more on the warm side and a little bit more humid compared to what we saw the past couple of days. Our future track, well, we'll keep a few showers and storms out to our west towards Pittsburgh. So if you're heading that way for this Friday, just notice that the road will be a little bit on the wet side. It will stay dry throughout the day today, but this weekend we do turn very active, and we will see scattered showers and storms. We'll talk more about that coming up in a few minutes.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at noon.
Hey there, folks. A good Friday afternoon to you. I'm Casey Cantz. Thanks for joining us today for WTAJ News at noon. It's been nearly 1 year since the major train derailment in Hindman, Bedford County that displaced families from their homes for several days. A major challenge for first responders that day was cell phone service, having to knock door to door to evacuate homes, and they had difficulties with getting information out. Well, with an announcement from AT&T and FirstNet today, they say the time of non-existent cell phone service for emergency crews and residents there is coming to an end. And our Jordan Tracy is live just outside the borough for us this afternoon with more on when this is expected to take place and how officials have gotten to this point. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Casey, it was nearly 1 year ago that emergency crews and displaced families came right here to get more information when a CSX train derailed and caught fire. Now, this is a fitting place to be, not only because it's where the strong call for more cell service began, but also because it's one of the few areas where you can get cell signal, even in fact for us to go live right now. They say it was hard work and persistence that got this together, and they say now, finally, cell service may be coming to Hindman. Officials say a new tower is being built in Londonderry Township that will provide coverage to Hindman, a project they expect to have complete by 2019. Lack of service proved dangerous when the derailment hit, risking the lives of first responders as they worked to get residents evacuated.
We don't want to put them in that position ever again, and that's why it's critical that we make this investment. I'm grateful AT&T came together with us to get this done.
We made it work, we got through it, but this is going to help greatly. You know, we're going to be able to get information out faster, quicker. It's going to be, sky's the limit with this. It's going to bring everything we need, and we're going to have it right in our hands to get it out to everybody else that needs it. Yeah. They say it took persistence to make something like this happen between federal mandates, programs like FirstNet, and getting a company like AT&T on board. But what stops a company like AT&T from installing service in rural areas by themselves?
The challenge for rural coverage is just really one of capital. I mean, AT&T has invested nearly $1 billion the last 3 years in our network here in Pennsylvania. So we have made a commitment to Pennsylvania in terms of capital infrastructure, but it is expensive when it's just the pure economics of not as many people in an area. FirstNet was born in 2012 on the federal level to make things like this happen for rural areas. Because of the financial challenges, they say it took the private-public partnership between AT&T and FirstNet to make it happen. Now, they're saying when that cell phone tower is built in Londonderry Township, you'll be able to get access not only just for the focus of first responders, but also residents who happen to be AT&T customers. They'll be able to make calls too. Now, as it comes to the financials here, it took that public-private partnership of what they say was $40 billion from AT&T and $6.5 billion from the federal government. Reporting live just outside of Hindman, I'm Jordan Tracy for WTAJ News.
Yeah, that is good news today, Jordan. Thank you for that. This morning, Jordan was over in Martinsburg as the fire department there was getting ready for their ox roast sandwich sale. It's currently going on as we speak right now at Morrison's Cove Memorial Park. It'll run all day into tonight and then pick back up again tomorrow morning. Proceeds benefiting the Martinsburg Volunteer Fire Department. And it is the start of a busy weekend there in Martinsburg. They're also holding the first annual Summer Fun Fest tomorrow. That will kick off at 11. It'll be at Long's Outpost. All proceeds going towards the Martinsburg and Roaring Spring Fire Departments and the Central High School cheerleaders for new uniforms. And then on Sunday, it'll be NBC Volunteer Appreciation Day at Morrison's Cove Memorial Park. And this is really special because all volunteers who assisted, remember with that recent cleanup of that vandalism at Northern Bedford High School, well, they are all invited now for a free day of bowling, skating, and swimming. Volunteers can report to the bowling alley anytime after 1 p.m. Sunday to pick up their free wristbands. Valid school ID will be required, and administration will cross-reference volunteer names.
From WTAJ, your weather authority, here's your weather now.
Well, we are quickly warming up outside. 81 degrees already. We're just past noon here in Altoona. 80 in Huntington, 77 in State College. Johnstown right now 76. Indiana at 81. And Punxsutawney, the lower 80s for us at this moment. Compared to yesterday, we're about 5 to 6 degrees warmer for most of us. Altoona about 5 degrees warmer. Bedford 5. Clearfield 6. And State College about 4 degrees warmer. We have a lot of sunshine still out there, but notice our winds are coming from the south and a little bit stronger for today. So Johnstown, the wind right now at 14 miles per hour, Altoona at 18, and Bedford 10 miles per hour. So a bit of a breeze throughout the day today, but notice our dew point temperatures, they are on the rise. At this time yesterday, a lot of us were in the 50s. Now most of us are in the low to mid 60s, so we will notice a little bit more moisture in the air, so a bit of a sticky feeling for today. Notice a few extra clouds starting to pop up over us here in central PA. A lot of rain and storms out towards our west. I'll talk more about those storms and when they will finally get here to central PA. That's coming up in a few minutes.
All righty, Mike, thank you. We are learning new information today about yesterday's explosion and fire at the Army Depot in Chambersburg. We have learned today that one of the victims, a worker at the depot, has passed away from injuries sustained in that explosion. 5 people total were hurt in that incident yesterday at Letterkenny Army Depot. Officials say there was a small explosion followed by a fire at one of the production facilities. Among those, 3 of those hurt were airlifted. Like I just mentioned, one of them sadly passed away. They were airlifted to hospitals in Baltimore for burns.
Obviously, it's a tough time. I mean, I don't think the depot has dealt with something like this of this significance in a long time.
And our colleagues at ABC 27 in Harrisburg reporting today that 2 of those employees remain hospitalized in critical condition, but were stable. That investigation does continue. Officials say it was likely an industrial accident and not an act of terror. Letterkenny Army Depot, like I said, is in Franklin County there in Chambersburg, about 100 miles north of Washington. The 18,000-acre base employs 3,600 civilians, contractors, and military personnel. Developing late last night, dive teams have recovered 17 bodies after a tragedy in Missouri, a boat disaster near the tourist haven of Branson. Venton Blandon is right near the shores of Table Rock Lake, where dive teams are still searching for 4 more people.
Oh, no. God. Oh, my God.
Oh, it's going under.
Passengers on a nearby showboat watched in horror as Table Rock Lake overwhelmed the duck boat, along with 31 people on board.
We have a report of a duck that has sank completely. They have lost sight of it.
Anybody that can read me? I need a rope on the bow.
Dive teams searched for survivors late into the night and are back out again today.
A lot of families involved with us down here on vacation trying to enjoy time, and ends up with an incident like this.
Video from earlier in the day shows rough waters on the lake. Around the time the boat sank, thunderstorms with wind gusts of 63 miles per hour were recorded nearby. The owner of the duck boat company says nothing like this has ever happened in the company's 47-year history.
No, it shouldn't have been in the water if what happened happened.
The duck boat owner says life jackets were on board. Under law, passengers are not required to wear them. Cell phone video shows the chaotic scene on the shore after first responders helped pull people from the water.
EMTs, tell one of the EMTs.
Crews say they'll recover the boat from the bottom of the lake later today.
It landed, I believe, in about 40 foot of water and rolled down into 80 foot of water.
Investigators from the National Transportation Safety Board are now at the scene and will be asking, given the weather conditions, why the boat was out on the water in the first place. Vincent Blandon for CBS News, Branson, Missouri.
Just awful. President Trump did tweet his condolences today, extending his deepest sympathies to the families. Back here at home, one person was airlifted for a snake bite in Elk County last night. Dispatch received the call around 7:30. Benezet Valley Ambulance and Medic 12 St. Mary's responded. This is the 2nd snake bite in the county recently. There's no immediate update today on that victim's condition. State College police need your help to identify 3 suspects allegedly involved in an elaborate money scam. Take a look at these photos. These are the 3 female suspects. The women, I should say, went to a Walmart, the one that's there on Benner Pike in State College, according to police, several times last month and received numerous large money deposits from potential victims from all across the country. Anyone who has any information or can identify these women, you're asked to call the State College Police Department. And listen up, Steeler fans and thrill ride enthusiasts. You will soon get the best of both worlds. Take a look at what Kennywood Park in Pittsburgh unveiled yesterday. The park is teaming up with the Steelers to build a record-breaking roller coaster. The coaster, fittingly called the Steel Curtain, will be the centerpiece of Steelers Country at Kennywood, a 3-acre themed area opening up in 2019. This coaster, getting a nice look at it right here. It'll have 9 inversions, a 197-foot tall loop with a maximum height of 220 feet. The whole coaster will span 4,000 feet and will reach speeds of 75 miles per hour. Can't wait to give that a try. Still to come today at noon, we mentioned what a big weekend is ahead of us in terms of community events. Add this big one to your list. It's Hoop Fest 2018. We'll let you know when that starts, plus a tuition update for some Penn State students. Those stories and more still to come.
It's the Ford Summer Sales Event, and now is the best time to buy.
You ready for this, Junior?
Yeah, I think I can handle it.
No pressure. That's just my favorite boat.
Boom. Make summer go right with Ford, America's best-selling brand, and get our best deal of the summer. 0% financing for 60 months on F-150. Get this special offer on F-150. 0% financing for 60 months plus $2,800 in additional savings during the Ford Summer Sales Event.
Better pizza doesn't start with luck. It starts with our ingredients. At Papa John's, that means slapping our hand-tossed dough just right, every time. Get 2 large one-topping pizzas for $7.77 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Pennsylvania families struggle, and Tom Wolf's answer? Higher taxes. Scott Wagner's solution? More jobs and higher wages. A self-made businessman who started with nothing. Scott Wagner grew up on a York County farm and built a successful waste business from scratch. A man who really understands how families can struggle to make ends meet. A fighter on a mission to protect our paychecks. Scott Wagner, the straight-talking, trash-hauling businessman for governor.
Dick's Home Care can help you stay mobile. Dick's offers a full line of scooters to help with mobility both inside and outside your home. Take your scooter with you wherever you go with a scooter lift from Dick's. They are available for most vehicles. If standing or sitting is becoming difficult, a lift chair from Dick's will make life easier. There are many styles and sizes to choose from. And Dick's honors warranties and service on what we sell. Dick's Home Care, Central Pennsylvania's leader in mobility products.
On the next Two Broke Girls, can Earl get his groove back?
I no longer own a saxophone.
That's like me not owning my jugs.
Next, Two Broke Girls.
Friday at 7:30 on WTAJ.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
Well, the Duncansville Community Days is off and running for another year. Nice crowd last night coming out for the kickoff. Live music, arts, craft vendors, and bingo. Lots of festival food favorites there as well. The event offers plenty of free entertainment, too, sponsored by various local organizations. Community Days is running until Saturday at the Duncansville Memorial Park. Also tomorrow, it is the annual Hoops Fest, the largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament in central Pennsylvania. WTAJ, a proud sponsor of this event, will be held tomorrow at the Armory in Tyrone. This is video from past years, but you get a good sense of what it's like. They close down the streets there and play some hoops. Team check-in tomorrow, bright and early at 7 a.m. A welcome ceremony follows at 9. There are more than 250 teams, vendors, and volunteers all participating this year. Yeah, Mike, they got the $500 shot contest, they got a slam dunk competition, and the best part, all money raised going to the Joshua House. I'll be down at Tyrone tomorrow to take that event in. What are we looking like weather-wise?
Exactly, yeah. I think the morning should be okay. It will be cloudy, it will be cool tomorrow, be on the humid side as well. A few showers throughout the morning, and me and Christy were talking about the forecast earlier. We think the evening will be more of the steady rain coming down. So if you can get most of your day before noon, around noon, it should be okay. Just a few showers, but one good news, not really seeing any kind of thunderstorm activity for tomorrow. Just kind of too cool for that. But today, beautiful. Enjoy today. Unfortunately, the Hoops Fest is not today, but you know, we'll deal with it. Got some clear skies out there right now, and we're staying dry for this midday Friday. A bit on the warm side for us today. And again, staying dry right now. A few clouds over us here in central PA, but just look out towards our west. And this storm will be heading our way kind of tomorrow-ish. I say that because a lot of this will start to move into Pittsburgh. I think most of us will stay dry. Maybe a few of us in our western counties may see a light sprinkle to a heavy shower, but this will move up towards the north over Pittsburgh and head up towards Buffalo. Staying dry for the rest of this evening. Severe outlook, again, just seen as light green popping up here in the western part of our state, saying that we could see a few showers, maybe a few thunderstorms for today. But for us here in central PA, I think most of us, or just about all of us, will stay dry for today. Our temperatures a bit on the warm side. In the mid to upper 60s, Altoona 84, Johnstown 80, Bedford 85 degrees, a mix of sun and clouds throughout the day. But you will notice there's a bit more moisture in the atmosphere, so that means it will feel a bit more humid throughout the day today. For tonight, we will stay dry. We'll see a partly cloudy sky, and our overnight temperature is a bit warmer compared to the past couple of days. A lot of us in the mid to upper 60s for tonight. So here's the setup for this weekend. We have an upper level low to our west. That's what we saw out towards our west with the rain there. Also a coastal low over the coast. So this one's going to slide down towards the south and southeast. The coastal low will go up the coast, of course, following the north and northeast pattern. And notice central PA here. We have a bit of rain to our west, a bit of rain towards our east. But we're in that little zone right there where we could see really not much rain at all. But also, if one of these little lows shift towards the west or towards the east, we'll notice that we could get a lot more rain. So it's kind of a tricky forecast for this upcoming weekend because of these lows here. Again, one towards our west and also towards our east. I'll put the future track in motion. High pressure slides off. That low moves a bit closer. Again, staying dry for today. Tomorrow morning around 7:45. Notice we have the cloud cover above us, seeing a little bit of green popping up. I think most of us will be fine for the morning hours. Then right around 7 p.m. or so, our coastal low slides up the coast, and notice the rain popping up. So I think more steady and some heavier rain for the evening, and then continuing into our Sunday. And then this active pattern just really stays with us throughout the better part of next week. So for tomorrow, our highs, a lot of us mid to upper 70s, scattered showers, again, mainly the heavier stuff in the evening. The next several days, well, we do stay very active and relatively cool. 75 degrees for this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. We'll see more scattered showers on Sunday as well, and that continues for our Monday. A little bit warmer, a little bit more instability for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even looks like a bit of Thursday as well. So we'll see more thunderstorm activity Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we'll stay in the low to mid 80s. So very tricky forecast.
Yeah.
Again, for the game tomorrow, I think the morning should be okay. It's cloudy, but more steadier rain in the afternoon.
All right, they'll get some of those early games in, and we'll play it by ear the rest of the way, I guess.
That's all you can do.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate that. Hey, don't forget tonight, the Mega Millions jackpot. Look at this. It's climbed up to $422 million. Tonight is the next live drawing, and you can catch it right here just before the 11 o'clock news on WTAJ. Stay with us. More news after this.
The 60th anniversary summer celebration continues at Johnson Motors Chevrolet. Right now, get into an economical 2018 Chevy Cruze LT for only $169 a month. Or how about a family-friendly 2018 Equinox at only $199 a month? Lease for less at Johnson Motors. Plus, stop by all month long to register to win great prizes like a $500 gas card. Get to the 60th anniversary summer celebration happening now at Johnson Motors Chevrolet, Route 119 south of Du Bois. Online at johnsonauto.com.
Injured? However you were hurt, it's free to speak with a lawyer at Berger & Green. The call is free. The consultation is free. There are no upfront costs, and there is no fee unless you get money. You need and deserve an experienced lawyer to protect your rights.
Call or text today, 1-800-999-2626. Trust the name you know. Berger & Green, the injury lawyers.
Bad credit, no credit? Team Chevrolet Buick GMC in Huntington understands that nobody's perfect. We partnered with the most aggressive lenders in America to get almost anyone approved with as little as $0 down, plus 0% APR for 72 months on select models. Push, pull, drive in any trade, or even bring a picture of your trade. Don't even wash it. We'll take any trade, even if you're upside down. You could be approved with as little as $0 down, even if your credit is less than perfect, at Team Chevrolet Buick GMC on Route 22 in beautiful Huntington.
Looking for a fun way to spend an afternoon or evening? Come watch an Altoona Curve game at People's Natural Gas Field. Regardless of who's in town to take on the Curve, you'll have a chance to see baseball stars of tomorrow while taking in the atmosphere of a minor league game. We're talking fans, food, music, live entertainment, and of course, baseball. So what are you waiting for? Order your tickets today.
Stand by, ready.
Women in this country legally have a choice. At least I think they still do. I haven't checked the paper today.
Murphy Brown speaks her truth. That's why I love her.
It's an intelligent show, and it's a funny show.
Murphy Brown returns with all new episodes. CBS this fall.
It's like coming home.
B&B Mobile Power Cleaning offers professionalism, dependability, quality work, and reasonable pricing. Call us about power washing your house. B&B Mobile Power Cleaning. We can handle the pressure.
WTAJ News continues.
Welcome back. Penn State's Board of Trustees will vote on a tuition freeze today. A Penn State Board committee approved the freeze of tuition for in-state undergrads, at all campuses. The 2018-19 state budget included a 3% increase for Penn State. The university's budget will go to the Board of Trustees, like I said, for consideration, final consideration that is today. And if approved, this would be the second time in 4 years that in-state tuition was frozen. The Federal Trade Commission announced a major crackdown on fake charities claiming to help vets and service members. This happened yesterday. A coalition involving 100 law enforcement, state attorney generals, and the Federal Trade Commission announced this crackdown, like I said, on Thursday. One of the groups, Veterans of America, reportedly made illegal robocalls asking for cars, boats, and even real estate. But the FTC says those donations were just resold for the founders' profit.
When veterans came to them asking for support, instead of supporting them, they funded the needs of their friends and family members.
The FTC says you should spend more time researching the charity before donating. You can check in with the Better Business Bureau, several charity rating sites, or check out the official charity site. Back with your Pet Patrol after this.
Ask many bikers why they ride, and they'll tell you for the thrill of it. Unfortunately, that excitement also brings risk. Bikers are at the mercy of hazards on the road, including motorists who don't always see you. Plus, you're less protected on a motorcycle than in a car or truck. That means bikers are more likely to be seriously hurt or even killed in a collision. If you've been hurt in a motorcycle accident, trust my law firm to help you. For a free consultation, call 1-800-94-EDGAR. And remember, there's never a fee unless we get money for you.
You need new replacement windows, but you're not sure they're in the budget this year, right? I'm Mick O'Hearn, and Linda Johnston from Renewal by Anderson is here to talk about how to make replacement windows more affordable.
Well, first, Mick, you don't have to do all your windows at once. You could just replace your worst windows first. Another way to make it affordable is to change styles. Get rid of a crank-out window and change it to gliders. You can take 2 side-by-side windows and make 1 large window. We have lots of options to make every project affordable.
Compared to other window companies, you have a completely different business model.
We do. With other companies, there are just too many people involved in the process. You have the manufacturer, the seller, the installer, and then the customer. And if you call with a problem, that's when they'll say, oh, we're the manufacturer, you have to call the installer with that problem, or vice versa. We're the full-service replacement division of Anderson. So with us, there is no passing the buck. Renewal by Anderson sells, builds, installs, and warrants our windows and patio doors. So if there ever is an issue, we take full responsibility for it.
Now, why don't you sell vinyl windows?
A lot of vinyl products just don't hold up in the elements, like a vinyl fence. So when it's first installed, it looks great, but with expansion and contraction, it discolors and cracks. For that same reason, a lot of vinyl windows just don't last. Our window material is a composite that combines the best of vinyl and wood. Fibrex is low maintenance like vinyl, but stronger than vinyl. And it's beautiful like wood, but doesn't require the upkeep of wood.
That's great information, Linda. Thank you. If you've been waiting for a great discount from Renewal by Anderson, well, here it is. Buy 1 window or patio door, get your next one 40% off, and get new windows now, but don't pay anything for a year. No money down, no payments, and no interest for a year. Call to schedule your free window diagnosis. 814-263-5200.
Fiore Audi is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. WTAJ News continues.
Friday, my favorite day of the week, and joining me for the Pet Patrol from the Central Pennsylvania Humane Society is Teresa and the new volunteer coordinator, Laura. Welcome aboard, Laura. And the cats are?
We have JJ and AJ. So these are brother and sister.
Okay.
They're about 8 months old. They're spayed and neutered. Very bonded pair. They were actually born on Christmas Eve.
Aww.
So they're real sweet cats. They've been around dogs, other cats. They'd be great with children. So they'll really be a great addition for any family.
Okay, and so 942-5402 is the number to call to give them a home, and obviously we want them together.
Yes,
okay.
absolutely.
Yes.
We'll also do a BOGO deal on them, so you get 2 for the price of 1.
There we go. Let's give them a home. They're really cute. AJ and JJ. All right. Bikers for Barkers coming up, right?
Yeah, so the rescheduled date, August the 11th. Registration is $25 up to the 1st of August, and then it will be, $20 up to the 1st, and then $25 after that.
Okay, yeah, and it's usually a drier time of the year,
yeah,
so I think that's a good move there. And Ball Drop is also rescheduled, too.
Yeah, that is. So that's going to be at Del Grosso's,
okay.
And there'll be a great event
yep.
as well.
And we'll have information on our website, wearecentralpa.com, about all the events coming on up. And if you want to highlight your cat or your dog, we'll have a link that you can put them in the Pet Perfect calendar, too.
Yeah.
Yes, I know mine have been in there before. All right, 942-5402 is the number to call. Thank you, JJ and AJ and Teresa and Laura.
You're welcome.
WTAJ News at noon. We'll be back right after this.
Ford is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
When you bought your home, the kitchen seemed adequate. But as your family grew, you realized that you needed a change.
Our new kitchen is just fabulous. We have tons of storage, stylish lighting and cabinets, and granite countertops. We could not be happier.
This kitchen transformed our customer's life. Now there's a place for everything, including large spaces for entertaining. For more than 45 years, Cisney & O'Donnell has been remodeling homes all throughout central Pennsylvania. We will listen, create a plan that you love, and work with your budget.
It was a big truck, and it hit us.
They knew Tractor Trailers had a black box.
I'm glad I called before something happened to that data.
You need a powerful law firm that knows how to secure the evidence fast. Call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line.
Blast off this weekend with the Spikes as they take on the Auburn Double Days. Saturday the 21st, you can win a trip to Myrtle Beach, and the skies will light up for fireworks presented by VisitMyrtleBeach.com. Sunday the 22nd, fight cancer at Paint the Park Pink Night presented by Mount Nittany Health, and enjoy another spectacular fireworks show. For tickets, call 814-272-1711 or buy and download at statecollegespikes.com.
Dinner was great, but the flooring is absolutely amazing.
Thanks. I went to everything underfoot. I was able to get the carpet for the bedrooms, hardwood floor for the house, tile for the bathrooms, and of course, the floor for the kitchen.
Wow, now I need to redo my flooring.
Well, everything underfoot comes out, measures so you can shop, and believe me, there's plenty to shop for.
For your next flooring projects, there's only one place that has everything you need. Everything underfoot. Give us a call or stop in today.
The insurance company is at it again, trying to deny your claim. Tell them you mean business. If you've been injured in an accident, call Marcus and Mack on the Hurt Line right now.
Join us next week as WTAJ, your news leader, is on the road in Bedford County, the crossroads of central Pennsylvania, where past meets present and tradition meets innovation. Brought to you by SAC Energy and these great businesses. Johnson Motors is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News.
All right, Mike, final check of weather.
Beautiful for today. Mix of sun and clouds, a bit more humid this weekend, though. We do see a big change, 75 degrees in the blue this weekend. Some scattered rain, a few thunderstorms, but cloudy. And that kind of continues Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So a very active week ahead.
Yeah. All right, Mike, appreciate that. Have a good weekend, buddy.
Yeah, you too.
You folks do the same. Stay up to date with us throughout the weekend at wearecentralpa.com. Have a great rest of your afternoon.